My main question for Gris is, how do I talk about it? How do I put into words how this game made me feel? You can tell just from the art style that this game is special. Artistically inclined games always catch my eye, and I get burned for it because they always lack the game part. Gris, on the other hand, embraced me. I felt like I got a hug by the end of the game. Not only are its visuals spectacular, but the soundtrack comes out of nowhere as one of the best in 2018. It delivers on all fronts. Even its gameplay surprised me. I can't recommend it enough. So let's talk about the gameplay, since it's the one thing you won't immediately know about while looking at footage. At first, I thought that Gris was just going to be a basic platformer. The game's trailer never spoils how deep the game gets, so I won't either, but I can tell you it's not a basic game. Yes, you jump around the prettiest gaming world in 2018 to the best soundtrack in 2018, but it does more. It partakes in some of the more high-level platforming ideas, but it still finds ways to be creative. Gris's main gameplay strength is finding ways to tell the player what to do without a single hint being given. The game makes it very easy to keep going to pursue farther into the game. There were a couple of moments where the gameplay started to stagnate, and I would wonder if a new mechanic would be introduced. Each time that would happen, I was granted my wish, or the existing mechanics would be altered and I would go wide-eyed as the game made me think differently about its levels. Gris consistently had beautiful levels that made me stare. It was able to subliminally weave a narrative through its world and gameplay, and once those ideas combined, I was shocked. Gris doesn't hold back on its beauty, and the secret sauce that is the soundtrack makes everything better. The game starts off black and white, and while you play, color is added to the world, one by one. The game evolves and becomes bigger than it seems. There were so many small moments that took my breath away, and while it looks dainty and graceful, it can get your heart going in some of its more extreme moments. I don't want to spoil this game for you. It's only 3 hours long and every moment should be cherished. Look at the level, listen to the music, and get lost in a world that could only have been dreamed up by an artist. Play the game and slowly figure out its story, and when your heart is beating fast because you can't look away, or when you inch closer to the screen because it's drawing you in, you'll know that this game is special. It's so special, in fact, I might actually replay it. And that is a compliment I hold above all else. Gris might become the most underrated work of art for 2018. It deserves that much attention for what everyone working on the game has achieved. It seamlessly pushes your curiosity, driving you forwards, and surprising you along the way. Its artwork and low-key narrative got me, and only got better as the game went on. I bought the soundtrack on Bandcamp, for Christ's sake. That's how much I love this game. That's why you should play this game.